Welcome to Discovering Marthie's Music. I'm busy with Sing Afrikaans, and this is Sing Afrikaans 2. Now, 2, I sort of compiled for older children that's older than 3 that will still enjoy the music, but it's more challenging. It's not as easy to learn. And Sing Afrikaans 3 would be, more content that wouldn't appeal to that young children. So we have it alphabetically sorted, the lullabies at the end as usual. Die witborskraai, hier vandaan na Mosselbaai. This one has a lot of words. I still have to look it up when I need to sing it. Not that I do that often. And then the next one is Aanstap Rooies. Now, I never knew the value of this song until I had to work with groups of children. And they are just everywhere but here. And you don't have a way to control them because you're not the usual teacher. So Aanstap Rooies is a good way to get people to stand in line, know what they're supposed to, keep them busy, not talking, singing while they enter a space. And this song I would actually in the future teach kids so that after they've had an event, like they arrive at a space, you do whatever you wanted to do with them, and when they leave, they must sing this song because that keeps them organized, because that's usually when the chaos happens. And the Eiltjies Skree is a very short song. It's just ooh. It's just, I think it's teaching you how to rhyme and how beautiful words are when they sound together. Eiltjies Skree, ooh, very nice tune. As die osse waar deur die bosse ja. This was my favorite song when I joined the Voortrekkers. And I later discovered there's more verses, but I don't think they're written down. And I didn't re-record them, but maybe one day I will. It's just about fixing it. And it's also about heritage. Also is so much part of our heritage. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 hoedjies van 1, 2, 3, 4 hoedjies van papier. And this is just teaching you how to count and how to show body movements. It's very interactive. Kenne wippie. It's also a very fast song. Some of these songs are very good to hear the sounds. Afrikaans has a very big vocal variety, which makes it cool to speak. Where I found when I was teaching singing in Canada, in English, you don't have that big vocal variety that you have in Afrikaans, but it's challenging if you're not used to it as a language and you're learning it. It's a challenge to learn the new vowels. So these songs are good for learning those. Kom nou dans met my is a dancing song, and we used to play with it in school. Liefste Tannie, ons bring rosies. This is girls bringing the neighbor roses, and I quite like this song because it tells a story. I think it has 3 or 4 verses as well about the whole conversation going on, and I think it's also a way of teaching you how to speak with adults. Oor die donkie. This, I really wanted more verses. There isn't more verses that I know of. You can make up your own, but the donkey is a wonderful thing. It does all these wonderful things, and then it's just a donkey. So never underestimate a donkey. And Saai die Watlemoen seems like a very popular song because it gets a lot of plays. And I like it. It's so inventive. If you plant a wheat seed, then a chicken comes up. And there's a different thing. It's like, it's like a funny song. It's really tongue in the cheek. Where when I used to learn it in my family setting, it had lots of verses and it went on and on and on and on. But actually, if you look at it the way it's written down, it's got a more creative, tongue-in-the-cheek way of singing it. And so ry die trein, Kimberley se trein is also a fun song for movement for children. And then Woopertjie is a funny song about a pig that jumps into his bowl that he's eating out of. Woopertjie, wappertjie, dikkertjie, dok, woep, spring je varkie binnen se bak. So it's an interesting song. Zoom, Zoom, Zoom is the last one of the singing songs. It's about a bee. It's a German song. I remember I actually sang this for a grade 7 or 8 uni singing exam. I actually did singing. I studied it a bit. So this is one of the songs I had to learn at one stage. And then we get to the lullabies. Doodoo Baba Doodoo, Hoe sag lei ons bootjie, which is about the moon. Hulle sê daar's 'n man in die maan, more moon songs. Lam titi dam titi, moeder se liefstetjie, moeder hartroewertjie. This song is so funny because you have to remember which words they made smaller. Lam titi dam titi, moeder se liefstetjie, moeder hartroewertjie. So if you want to learn how to make a word smaller, this is the song. It's really a challenge to remember the words. I remember I sat there with the words trying to see how to pronounce it because I wanted to do it accurately. And Liewe Maan, Jy Sail So Langsam. We used to sing this in choir. It's a very cool song. It gives you a lift. And then Simbamba. Simbamba is a very popular song, but there's a lot of history behind it. They say it's about killing the bad guys, but and keeping babies safe. But you know, a lot of people have different versions of the history behind Simbamba. We'll see. Slaap my kindjie slaap sag. En dan soos die sterre aan die hemel. It's just magical songs. I think it maybe I might have had a moon theme going, yeah. And then still, waak en lang slapen wil. So dis net die Afrikaanse weergawe. It's the Afrikaans version. So yes, that's Sing Afrikaans too.